Yulan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk about Starship Research. It's a very important part of this game because research is sometimes even more important than upgrading your ships. And Starship Research plays a part there too for certain ships. But before I get into that, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, because the channel is doing so well in just a few months that I set myself quite an ambitious goal to reach the 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And we are getting closer and closer. It's such an amazing journey, and I would love you to be a part of it. But let's talk about Starship Research. We can go to research either if there is a finished research, we can click like here, or via the R&D department. You might have seen it in other videos. And there you see all the different kinds of research. Combat Station, Galaxy, Away Teams, Outlaw, Starships, Territory, Starbase, and Exborg. And today we want to talk about the Starships. So we just click that one. It might not look very much in the beginning of the game when you're one of my viewers. I know I have a lot that just started playing the game. Then you will not have as much there as I have, but it will get more and more over time. And it will get more when you get new ships. It starts with research for the discovery, and the most important one for me is always there, the discovery summoning. That's a great ability, and I still have to make a video on that one, but I will, and it's amazing. There's also research for the Devore, like mining improvement or security enhancement, which is quite important. Then we have the swarm refinery, so to speak. That means for the Franklin and the Franklin A, with better impulse speed, better fighting abilities, and so on. Then we have some mixed Borg and swarm refinery here. We have Vitalius research here with the warp range. I still have to work on, as I know, but I always use the nanoprobes for other stuff than for research. I know I sometimes should concentrate on that, but comes time, comes research. Then we have a whole block of research for the Mantis, where you can upgrade the cargo, the hulls, the shields, the weaponry, and everything else. Then we have the Defiant, where you can work on the Defiant itself, where you can research their ability that helps other ships fighting solo armadas, and so on. And then we come already to the Cerritos. For example, it increases base damage while supported by the Cerritos, so it's the same with the Defiant. The support they give to other ships can be researched here. Abilities for the ship itself can be researched here. And there are, of course, also prime nodes, where when you want to have them fast, you have to pay for it, or you have to show some patience, because a lot of the stuff you get in-game in time as well. And from the Cerritos, it goes to the Titan. And it's the same. The Titan can just support more ships than just one at a time. And you have the same researchers here with the power for the Titan, with the support ability, and so on. But a very nice one is also, no, that was the Titan's patch. It was what I was looking for, was the warp range for the Titan A. So the Titan A is one of the ships that helps you when you first get into dark space, what I call the space that you unlock with the mission dark space at level 38. And then the Titan will be probably your first important ship that gets you far out there, as long as you don't have the Voyager and so on. And the Franklin A and the Titan A are usually the first ones that help you a lot in these areas. And here you have a research for the Titan A to extend the warp range. And then we already come to the research for the Voyager. It has research for the Voyager itself. It has this Delta Quadrant analysis that gives you a mission to unlock Data Quadrant superhighways. You see a lot of locks in that area. if you unlock them, you can get there even faster, and that's a very nice thing. And you can do something for your loot and so on, and for the cargo, and yeah, all those researches are very demanding, but also very helpful. After the Voyager comes the Monaveen research. I still have to do some. At the moment I have the stuff for, but I haven't looked up if there's any Monaveen research spending event coming up, so I'm skipping that for a second. But there's also nice stuff, not only for the Monaveen, but also something that increases the broken explorer, battleship, and so on parts from hostiles, which is important. Or what is also very important is the interstellar faction emissary, that increases the base amount of faction points you gain when you fight hostiles. And I need to do that one very soon and get it higher. But also cheaper, the building cost, the efficiency will be better for gas, crystalline ore. That's always an important research. You can get better Armada cash here. You can get better efficiency for the research with gas, crystalline ore. So in all those ship researches, there's always something that is helpful for the rest of your gameplay as well. So keep a close eye on your Starship research as well. The materials you usually get from the support refinery. I made a video on recently, or from other refineries, where you, after grinding hostiles, can exchange it for certain materials, and often these materials are for research as well. You will need to make research here. There's one Starship missing here that could have ended up in Starship Research, but because of the nature of the ship, they put it in X-Borg, but I want to include it in this video because for me it's just another Starship Research, and that's the Borg Cube. And there you have researches as well for the Borg Cube itself, but also for all your other ships, like increase base hull structure for all the ships, or no, that was the shield health. And here's the hull structure for all the ships. This is part of the Borg Cube research. And so it's very helpful as well, and not only for the Borg Cube alone. But you could have found these in the Starship section of the research. That's why I wanted to include them into this video. They put it into the X-Borg because it fits, of course, but it's a kind of standard Starship research, and now you know where to find it if you have finally have the Borg Cube after the Battle Pass. I think a lot of people will have it then, because the Elite Battle Pass is something I bought every time before I made videos. Now I'm spending more money, and you even saw videos that people have sponsored because they wanted to see that video, like my crazy friend and the Borg Cube. But that was something I always spent. It got more expensive recently. It was I'm in the EU, so 19.99 euros, and now it's 22.99. But that is still something once a month that is, from my point of view, still reasonable to do. And it gets the rewards, and now you even get a complete ship in this one. So that's something I guess a lot of people will do. I had to pay much more for the Borg Cube because I needed to make the video early, but as I said, that was sponsored by a crazy friend and who wanted to see that video. And but in general, I do spend more nowadays with making the videos, of course, because I need it for the content I want to show you. But I hope I could give you an overview of the importance, especially of the Starship research, although I'm still have a lot of research to do myself, but at least I know what I'm neglecting. And if you have some comments on Starship Research, or if you have questions or video requests, you can always leave me a comment. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, I'm quite a curious person, and I'm happy to read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.